Hi dear students, in this video we'll discuss about the topic of direction and distance. Okay, so let's get started. Basically in directions, I'm sure you will be knowing the basic direction. The one which goes towards upside is north, which comes down is south, and on this side is east, and on this side it is west. These are the main four directions. Along with them we have sub directions which are also called as cardinal direction. So the direction which is between north and east is called as northeast, and between north and west it is northwest. Between south and east it is southeast, and between south and west southwest. These are the cardinal directions. Okay. Some basic points. At the time of sunrise, the shadow will be towards west. This is very important. Okay. At the sunrise mean it rises in east direction, right? For us it is in east direction. So if it is in east direction, the shadow will be towards west direction. This is very important. Shadow will be towards west direction. Extremely important. Same way at the time of sunset, sun will be at west direction. Sun will be on the west direction. So shadow will be on the east direction. Fine. Yeah. Let's try to understand some questions now. What type of questions might be asked? There are around 6 different types of questions which might be asked regarding these directions. Okay. Here we assume that the direction of the top of the page is always considered as north. This is what we assume. Okay. If it is mentioned otherwise, then we will go according to the question. If nothing is mentioned, then it is assumed up means or top of the page means north side and bottom of the page means south side. This is what is the general assumption. Okay. So let's get started with the first topic, which is the right and left directional movement. Okay. So when in the question, you might have seen that a person goes towards the left, takes left, which means suppose you are observing the screen now, the left will be on this direction, correct? And right will be on this direction. This is what it is concerned. Okay. Now, in the question, what happens is the direction will be with respect to the person who is in the question, not the person who is solving the question. Suppose it says a person is walking in east direction, takes a left turn, means from east this person takes left, which means he comes towards south. Should not think that I am sitting here, I will take left. No, it's not that way. You have to assume that you are part of the question, and how you are the directions are given in the question, same way you have to follow. Okay. Let us observe one question. Let us solve one example. Mr. Bachchan walks 5 kilometers towards south. So we will assume one starting point. It's better to write down one starting point. You can just highlight. From here we will take now. Walks towards south. So we know that south means down, correct? I'll take it as 5 kilometers. And turns to the right. From here, right means that person's right, not my right. That person is coming like this and taking a right. After walking 3 kilometers, turns to left. So from here again, this person turns to his left, not my left, and walks 5 kilometers. What direction is he facing now? Now this is the point, ending point. This is the starting point. So from here, what we'll do is we will just check here. For example, let's repeat it again. He walks 5 kilometers towards south, turns to the right. After walking 3 kilometers, he turns to the left and comes here. Now, if we observe this, yeah, observe this carefully, the diagram will come like this. Now the question is, in which direction that person is facing now? That person is facing in this direction, which is nothing but south direction. Okay. If the same question was what direction is facing from starting point, from the starting point, then from the starting point this direction we will take. In that case it will be southwest direction. Okay, be very careful, very cautious while reading the questions. Let's go to the next one. Sridevi walked 20 kilometers, 20 meters towards the north. Okay, we will just type it here. Yeah, anyway, I have the diagram ready. So from one point I'll take one starting point. I'll take she walks 20 kilometers north. Okay, first position 20. Ignore whatever kilometer meter is written. You can ignore that. Don't worry about it. Okay, units will not matter too much here. Don't worry. Then from here she turned right. All that matters is direction. That's important, and the numbers, not the units. Okay. From here she takes a right and walks 30 kilometers or 30 meters, whatever. Okay. Then she turns right. Again from here she turns right and walks 35 kilometers. Now from here she takes a left and walks 15 kilometers. Again she takes left and walks 15 kilometers or 15 meters. In which direction is she from the starting point? If you observe, this part is 20, this part is 20, and this part is 15, because this total is 35. So this is 20 plus 15. Again she is going back 15, means this will be in the same line. This will be in the same line. Okay. Now if you observe, the total distance is 30 plus 15. So 45 distance from the starting point. This is in east direction. So 45-meter east direction is the right answer. Next we'll go. Directional reference point means with reference to some city, what is the direction? For example, if you observe this map, where is Bangalore with respect to Chennai? Which direction? Bangalore is in the west direction with respect to Chennai. Okay. Where is Kolkata with respect to Delhi? From Delhi, Kolkata, that is in southeast direction, right? Where is Bangalore with respect to Delhi? We can say south. Mumbai with respect to Bangalore is, you can say, northwest. Okay. So let's try to understand this question. Shifa wants to go to Krishna Raja market, Krishna Rajendra market. She moved northwards and after covering some distance turned left. Let us try to write this. She wants to go to market. She moved northwards. So I'll take one as one reference point here. She moved northwards and after covering some distance turned left. So first one is she turned left and walks 4 kilometers. Reached a crossing. The road in front of her led to Jayanagar. From here it is Jayanagar. Okay. Jayanagar. Road on the left to BMC. BMC, Bangalore Medical College. And the road on the right left to KR Market. Okay. In which direction KR Market is located with reference to the starting point? If you observe the starting point, this is the starting point and this is the ending point. This direction we have to see. From the starting point we have to see. So this is north and west. Option B, northwest, is the correct answer. This is how it will be with reference to some point. Okay. The directions of sun rays and shadow, as I have told you in the basics, during sunrise sun will be in the east, shadow will be on the west. During sunset sun will be in the on the west direction and the shadow will be in the east direction. Okay, let us try to understand. One morning after sunrise, Nandita and Ravi were sitting in a lawn with their backs towards each other. Nandita's shadows fell exactly towards her left hand side. Guys, it is extremely important to understand where the shadow is falling. Suppose, since this is east, sunrise they are telling, after sunrise, that is morning, so sun will be in the east direction, right? Shadow will be towards east. It says that Nandita's shadows fell exactly towards her left hand side. We know very well shadow will be on the west direction. shadow is on the west direction. So if it has to fall to her left, which means Nandita is facing this side because it is her left. This is Nandita's left, this is her right. So she is facing this direction. Which direction? North direction. Now the question is, which direction Ravi is facing? Since they are sitting with their back towards each other, so if one person is towards north, one more person will be towards south. So Ravi is facing south direction. Next question, topic 4, correct map versus wrong map. At a crossing, there was a direction pole which was showing all the correct directions. But due to the wind, it turns in such a manner that now west pointer is showing towards south. Okay, let us check what you should do. First, you draw the correct map. This is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. Okay, now west pointer is showing south. Instead of west, it is showing south. I'll write this in bracket. If this is showing south, this will be towards north. Okay, Harish went in the wrong direction thinking he is traveling east. He was thinking he's traveling in east, but he went the which direction he's actually traveling. One second. Yeah. Now, since south has become west, west will become south, north will become east. Just opposite directions will become. So he's thinking that he's traveling in east direction, but where is he actually traveling? North direction. So answer is option B, north direction. Next, topic 5, direction in clocks. A clock is placed at 2 p.m. The minute hand points towards northwest. In which direction does the hour hand point at 6 p.m.? Okay, let us observe carefully. At 2 p.m. 2 p.m. means the hour hand, that is small hand, will be here, and the bigger hand, minute hand, will be here. The minute hand points towards northwest direction. It says that minute hand is northwest. Okay. At 6 p.m., which place the hour hand will up? So we need to find out what is opposite to northwest. Observe carefully. This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. So this is northwest, opposite side is southeast. Opposite to northwest is southeast, so opposite to northwest will be southeast. As simple as that. So option D, southeast, is the correct answer for this. Okay, next. Topic 6, directions in board games. Okay, so it's like chess board, carom board, or scare, snake and ladder, and all those things. If you observe carefully here, columns are there, rows are there. Columns are marked by A, B, C, D, and rows are numbered by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If someone is here, it means it is A1. This is A2. This is A3, A4. This is B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, C1, C2, like that. Let us understand the question. A chess piece undergoes the following motion during the game. It starts from D8. Where is D8? This is D. This is 8. So it starts from here. Reaches H5. Where is H5? This is 5. This is H. It reaches H5. Okay. From here it reaches A3. From here it reaches A3. This is H5. This is A3. Okay. And finally it moves to position H8 and dice. H8 and dice. H8. Okay. Now, in what direction of the in what direction the piece was when it died? If the chessboard is assumed to be placed in front of you, if it is placed in front of me, this is north, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Okay, so I'll divide this chessboard like this. So whatever comes in between here, it will be northeast direction. Okay, so option is northeast. Next one. It's about carom board. Okay. P, Q, R, and S are playing a game of carom. P, R, and S, Q are partners. P, R, and S, Q are partners. S is to the right of R. So if I take, okay, let us write down the partners first. P plus R partners, S plus Q partners. It means they will be sitting on the opposite side. S is to the right of R. So if R is sitting here, this is R's right. S is sitting here. If S is sitting here, opposite one is Q. To R, opposite is P. Because these two are opposites. Fine. Here partners will be sitting on the opposite sides, right? Now the question is, S is to the right of R. Who is facing west? R is facing west, which means P will be facing east, correct? So it will come like this. This is east direction. This is west direction, which means this will be north direction. This will be south direction. Now, what is the question? Then Q is facing what? Q is facing. So Q is turning towards this side. Q is facing towards north direction. So option A, north is the correct answer. Topic 7. Directions of seating arrangement. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and R are 8 hertz. L is 2 km east of K. Let us just write this. L is 2 kilometers to the east of K. So if K is here, L is to the east of K by 2 kilometers. J is 1 kilometer north of K. K is 1 kilometer north of K. Q is 2 kilometers south of J, means from J we have to come south, we'll come here 1 and 1 more. So total it is 2. P is 1 kilometer west of Q. So from Q, P is 1 kilometer west. While M is 3 kilometer east of P. From P, M is 3 kilometer east, means this direction. 1 plus 2. So this is M. Okay. O is 2 kilometer north of P. 2 kilometer north of P. So 1 kilometer here and 1 kilometer here. This is O. 1 plus 1, 2 kilometers to the north of P. R is situated right in the middle of K and L. So this is where R is situated, where 1 and 1. Okay. While N is just in the middle of Q and M. So same way N is here. Okay. 1 kilometer. Fine. Distance between K and P. The distance between K and P is asked. 1 and P, K is the answer. So now if you observe carefully, this looks like a right angle triangle, right? This is K, this is Q, this is P. Here it is 1, this is 1. Guys, we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem here. If you remember Pythagoras theorem, so Kp square will be is equal to Kq square plus Pq square, right? Kq is 1, so 1 square is 1 plus Pq is also 1, 1 square is 1. So it is 2. Kp square is 2. So Kp is equal to square root of 2, which is nothing but 1.14. The answer is option C, 1.41 kilometers. This is the answer. For the same question, distance between K and R is asked. Where is K? Where is R? Let us check. It is straightforward, 1 kilometer. That's it. Between K and R, it is 1 kilometer. Right? It is option D is the answer. I hope the video was useful to you. Please download our Ticket app from Play Store and enroll for various courses on the competitive exams across the country. Please like, share, and subscribe our channel also. Thank you so much.